All good in the back. All right, welcome to postgame coverage of the NCAA Softball Championships Knoxville Regional. We're joined by representatives from the University of Indiana. From left to right are head coach Shonda Stanton and student athletes Brooke Benson and Brianna Copeland. For those in the room, please raise your hand for questions and we'll pass a mic to you. For those on Zoom, please use the raise hand function if you'd like to ask a question and unmute yourself when I prompt you. Coach will have you begin with an opening statement and then we'll take questions for the student athletes.
Right. Well, we started this in August. We told them Team 50, we didn't want to just be special because it's a milestone. We want to be special for our actions on the field. And these young women are pretty impressive, aren't they? So proud of our group that we've been on mission all year. It hasn't been a straight trajectory. We've had some ups and downs. We've stayed the course, including a 23-game win streak and an 11-game win streak towards the end of the year. Stubbed our toe a couple times, but it's all about owning your moment. And I felt Bree Copeland owned her moment today. And Brooke Benson, we don't do what we do if she's not flashing the leather and just being so steady and reliable. So proud of Team 50, one game down. Our mission is to get to championship Sunday and see what we can do from there.
Wait for a mic.
Runs are so hard to come by at this level a lot of times. How important was it to answer right back in the first and then, of course, grab the lead in second and add on in the third?
Yeah, they came out of the gates, and we knew they were going to be fireworks, right? We felt like they have 4 or 5 that can run out of the park. We feel we have 6 or 7 that can run it out of the park. And so that's just what we do. Belief precedes behavior. And so if you believe you're a great hitting team, if you believe that you're one of the best hitting teams in the country, that's exactly what you're going to see. As other teams are going to throw punches, it's what we've done all year long. We've won ball games 15-13. And we saw that now we can win 1-run ball games, too, that are pretty tight. And so I think it's just that belief factor. And, what's our identity? And when we stay true about identity, we hit the long ball. And you saw that very clearly today. I think what we've done an exceptional job is cleaned up our defense through the course of the year. And I would like to say thank you for Tennessee and everybody with the NCAA. It's great to have an event like this, right?
Go next to Al.
Same vein, after scoring just 1 run against Northwestern, how do you get back that confidence that we can produce offensively?
You'd have to lose it. That's why you don't have to worry about getting it back, right? We talked to our team that whole weekend that we can't lose. And what that means is when you know your purpose, you know who you are, you know where you're going, the result will take care of itself. And so, my job as a coach is to set that edge and work on the mentality. They're tremendous athletes. I just get out of their way and let them do what they do well. What I got to help them do is grow as women and as people, because 18-year-olds maybe not necessarily know who they are. And if you look, we have a very youthful lineup. And so that's my mission, is to work on their mindset and to build their confidence and encourage them and provide the day-to-day structure and environment. And I've got a heck of a staff that does that. And so, we didn't lose the confidence. It was a heck of a game. If you go back and watch it, it was 2 great teams battling. Northwestern is a team that has a shot to win their regional, right? You like the matchup there that they're hosting. Big Ten play has primed us and gotten ready for this moment. And I'm just proud of our group for owning that stage. And I'm proud of them that they know who they are. They get to rep their script and represent Indiana University. First-class institution. We're on in the Big Ten, big stage. You got to love it.
Remotely, Josh, you may unmute yourself.
Coach, you told the TV broadcasters during your in-game interview that you wanted your team to remain cool and have fun. How do you keep a team with little to no NCAA tournament experience cool, calm, and collected on this big of a stage?
Just keep dripping that message, right? And that's how we operate on an everyday basis. I think for us, if you come out to our practices, if you walk into the clubhouse, it's supposed to be the best part of their day. And that's how we operate day in and day out. And so when that's a habit, we talk all the time, if joy is our habit, love is our reflex. And so it's all about love twos. You go from that stage where you get to want to love to. And that's what you're seeing. These young women look like they love to play ball. They love each other. They love getting after it. And they love the things that we're doing. And I think that's why we're rewriting history individually and collectively. When you love to, it's a game changer.
Brianna, you got touched for leadoff home runs 3 times, but you gave them nothing else afterwards. What's that sort of say about your mentality on the mound, that you're able to kind of move on from that so quickly, where you shut them down after that each time?
Just trusting my stuff and knowing that all the work in the bullpen has paid off, and that if I just let one pitch get away from me and they obviously knocked out the park, I still have my defense and I still have my offense to come back me up whenever I make a mistake.
where was the toughest moment? I mean, the fourth inning when you had first and second, nobody out, or what was it, the sixth when you gave up the leadoff homer and they had 4, 5, 6 coming up? I mean, which it seems that you could have folded on either and you didn't. Which was, in your mind, the toughest one you got through?
Honestly, I don't even think of it that way. I didn't even know that there was no outs, one runner on first and second. I just pitch the ball, get outs. That's my mentality. I don't ever think about the situation. It's just get this batter, one batter at a time, next pitch, next pitch.
Brooke, it's been 17 years since Indiana won an NCAA tournament softball game, but it looked like you guys had a lot of fun out there too. I mean, what was what was that like out there, just to be a part of that and to kind of start a new chapter in Indiana softball history today?
It's always been a goal to get to postseason with this team, and now that we're finally here, we're making it our biggest opportunity, and it's the ultimate fun zone on this team, and whenever we can have fun, we do, and it's just hard not to have fun on this team and with this coaching staff and with their players.
To Josh remotely, you can unmute yourself.
This one's for Bree. Bree, this might be the first time that your mom hasn't been behind the plate for a game that you were pitching in. Could you still hear today, and how much does she mean to you?
I did hear her during the fifth inning. She means a lot to me. She's my biggest supporter. She's been there since day one. She has not missed a game this season, so it's so crazy to see her behind my back and doing everything she can to make it to games. She's my favorite.
All right. Thank you very much.